Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel where we work with the energy of the moon. And today we're going to deal with the eclipse energy a little bit more. I messed up a lot of videos. Dyslexia, Mercury retrograde, who that knows. But anyways, so they ended up with 2 videos. And I wanted to make sure that you didn't miss out, especially as it is your birthday. And so we're going to do a reading on I'm not sure what. Let Spirit decide, but this is eclipse energy. Things that will be transformed over the next 6 to 18 months in your life. So, let's see where it goes. See where it goes. I don't know about you, but this eclipse energy has exhausted me. So, I'm hoping that it repairs itself soon. I've been taking a lot of naps. So, I'm a little behind on my videos, but I'm doing the best I can considering my energy. So you definitely have a change coming up, a decision to make. I feel like it's about a move. I feel like it was off the top. That one wanted to come too. So, all right, so you have a decision to make over the next 6 to 18 months about a change, a big move in your life. Oof. Okay. Lots of that going on, but it is a long period, and this is a powerful eclipse, so I'm not surprised to see that the key to the situation is healing. What is going to heal your heart? This is about healing your heart, this decision that you make regarding moving. Whether to move or not to move, I don't know yet, but I can see that the decision has to do with your heart space healing in the past. You've had a lot of repetitive thoughts, things circling around and around and around in mind, and they're kind of beating the crap out of you. And this is about things you don't know. It's like searching for information. I don't know. I wish I knew. Wish I could figure this out. I want to figure this out. I don't know how to figure this out. That kind of energy. You have a new beginning. Because in the house of the coffin of the transformation, we have child. We have a new beginning. There's a definite, this eclipse energy is creating a big change in your life. It could have to do with a relationship, but actually this is in the house of the fish, which is abundance, which is a lot of money, and so this change could have to do with you putting a lot of time and effort into creating financial stability. Like really going at it. Like you're going to have to put in the energy, yang energy. Male, in the general readings, the male is yang energy, the female is yin energy. In a private reading, it could be different, but in a general reading like this, it could also be that there is a person who comes in who puts a lot of energy into helping you to create financial abundance. The recent past, in your heart space, you had a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness about cutting something out. So, geez, that's a lot of stress. Just saying. Moving forward, though, you're going to feel like you're in the right community. So, all this stress, you are healing and you are finding your community, your tribe, where you belong. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you move, but it means that you feel like you belong. This looks a lot like a move, but obviously not everybody's going to move. So it could be a changing of a job, a changing of a group of friends. It could be a changing of a social club. Maybe you always go to this one gym and you're just like you're uncomfortable there and you go find a new gym. It could be something like that. It's a changing in a community that you're gonna allow yourself to heal and change that group dynamics in the past. That is that mother bear energy, like the need to protect others, the need to feel protected. Could be an ex. It could be a large institution. If you work for, like, say, the United States government, and you're like, man, I don't know enough information yet, and I feel like I need to cut something out here. You could be retiring, moving on from a large corporation, and that could be why you were a little worried about finances. Maybe they give you a big payout, buyout. Maybe they're closing down a plant, GM or something. You're doing a lot of research right now. You need to research because this is in the house of fast information coming in. And when I have the book here, this is either secrets are being revealed or you are doing research, actively doing research to figure out what it is you need to do to bring about this healing, this new beginning, this new change that is so important. This is protection. You are being protected. This is divine protection. This is being able to see things from a higher perspective, but it's also divine protection. What you are doing, the decision you make, what you decide to do here, you are being divinely guided and protected. Wow, that is so nice. That's where you find your stability. That is nice. All right, let's get you some cards on this. I still don't know what it is exactly. I bet you do. I bet you know because you've been anxious about it and you've been thinking about cutting it out for a while. And that's in the past. So you already know what we're talking about. And I believe it's very possible that for every Cancer, it could be something different. You know, like there's so many things that could be changed. That eclipse happened in your house of partnerships. So partnerships could be business or personal. So kind of up in the air. Wow. All right. Self-care. Very important that you are taking care of yourself through this transition. Especially because this energy is really tough right now. It's really tough. Okay. So we have healing from the past. That's that card. Cutting something out to allow the healing. You have hobbies. And we have aging gracefully. So maybe you're retiring from a major job and you are making that kind of a change. And that would mean that you need to have a financial advisor or a partner who's making money or a big payout, or you had to do a lot to create. So maybe you want to also traveling. But there's something you were looking to the future financially and saying, okay, how do I manage this? And then we have forgiveness, which is healing this past. And so it may not be the same situation. Like some people are working on healing the past to move forward, because not everybody can be at retirement age. Let's face it. But some of you are at retirement age and you're like, I'm looking forward to just being able to relax and get out in my garden and work or whatever, travel. I want to travel. But I think overall for everybody, self-care is super important because this is a lot of stress and anxiety going on over here. And so in order to create this healing, self-care will be key. So actually what I'm going to do, so I'm going to put this up here because this feels like this is one group. This feels like this is another group. But everybody should be working on self-care. Big proponent of that. All right, so we have simplify your life. Simplify your life could mean a lot of things. It could mean cutting back on the number of hours you're working. It could be reducing the amount of clutter in your house. It could be reducing your financial issues, simplifying them, getting rid of subscriptions you don't need, paying off debts, getting ready, this preparing, simplifying your life so that you can transition to the next phase. Could easily be that. We have, you are a spiritual teacher. Aww. A lot of times we teach just by being ourselves, just by being who we are and the way we live our lives, and having the conversations and slowing down having conversations with people. It says you are a spiritual teacher. So part of your self-care is your spirituality. And whether that's organized religion or not, it's still the same thing. It's part of your self-care. Sometimes organized religion is a little less like self-care. So watch out for that. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself if you're in a larger institution or a group of people. If you're feeling uncomfortable there, it's time to find maybe a new community. And it doesn't mean a new religion, but maybe a new community within the same facility or the same group of people, but you know, maybe not in the women's group, but instead maybe you need to start working with the youth just so you can change it up and feel better about things, and then you could be a spiritual teacher. And then we have let your inner beauty shine. And that's part of being the spiritual teacher. You are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others. Oh my gosh. That is the spiritual teacher. Just you being you. Just you being you. Taking care of yourself. Living your life on your terms. Living your life on your terms. Okay, so journaling. I just saw that as a journal. I also saw it as a Bible. So maybe studying a little bit more about whatever you believe spiritually and learning more about it, doing the research there, journaling about it. It's amazing how when you start writing, you become a channel and you start writing things. You're like, oh, I didn't know, I thought that, but it's actually Spirit letting you know, and you have easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control things. All the doors will open for you. That's that letting go of the stress and anxiety over here, letting it go. It's very healthy to trust in the universe and Spirit and God that what you need will come to you. And you have dietary changes. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Simplify your life, right? Aging gracefully. So making some adjustments in the dietary area. That card's been showing up a lot. So Spirit isn't just picking on you. Dietary changes. Does that mean that you need to go on a diet? I hate that word. I have a 4-year degree in nutrition and dietetics, and I can tell you I hate that word. Make better choices, even if it's only once a week. Start there. Fresh is not necessarily better than anything else. Frozen is at the peak of freshness. So it's more affordable and it's a lot easier to maintain. So frozen, fresh is fine, but only if you're actually going to eat it. So buying food because it looks like you're trying to, and then you end up wasting the money. That's not good. Hold on. Not everybody is gluten intolerant. Not everybody is lactose intolerant. Listen to your body. Okay, listen to your body. That's what they're trying to say. Listen to your body. So when you're eating something, how do you feel afterwards? Do you feel satiated? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel energized? Because if you're feeling sluggish and bloated and guilty, then make other choices. Tweak some stuff. So your body knows what your body needs. Some bodies need like a Mediterranean diet, but other people's bodies are from different DNA ancestry and they need meat and potatoes. And so listen to your body. Your body knows what it needs. Listen to your cravings. If you're really craving something, well, have it. Try to moderation, but see how it makes you feel. How does it make me feel? So we have grace, and we have this aging gracefully card, and we have believe, and we have loyalty. And there was something, so healing spiritually, you're a spiritual teacher. I mean, I feel like it's more than that. I think this is about, we also have this healing and forgiveness from the past. So I definitely want to make sure that you are paying attention to that. But I feel like the self-belief in yourself, the self-care is really important. And then we have loyalty. And that's so random here, but I want to say be loyal to yourself. Self-care. If you don't make yourself a priority, nobody else is going to. And so prioritize yourself at least a few minutes out of the day. Take a few extra minutes in the shower just to relax, to just actually be there. Make some kind of a dietary change every day that, make a choice. I don't even know if change is the word. I want to say make a choice. Every day, at least once a day, go, I think I'm going to try this because this seems like a healthier option than that. You don't have to do it at every meal and for every snack. Just once a day, start there. You have 6 to 18 months to make this change, so take your time, but simplify your life. You can start by going into your cupboards and removing all of the old expired food right there. Then you'll be like, wow, I didn't even know I had this in here. So do something like that for yourself, okay? All right, looks good. It really does. I can see that there's a big change coming. You're going to be motivated to make a huge change over the next 6 to 18 months. I believe that you're going to feel so much better at the end of it. The Tower is such a great card to have for your outcome card. You're spiritually guided and protected, and you'll have a different perspective. So these are great cards for long-term change. So where in your life do you want to make a change? Start writing about it, start journaling about it. And it says easy does it. So slow change is generally, in these kinds of situations, a much more likely outcome of success. All right? So don't be hard on yourself. All right. We'll talk soon. You take care.